Going to be trading this match from German Bundesliga 2. It's Münster against Karlsruhe. Münster, as you can see, a favourite here. We're going to trade the correct score market. So obviously lots of scores to cover, and we're going to head to the football trading Genie and get the AI to break it down and tell us the target score formula for this one. Okay, so anyway, what's interesting about this one is it does look like the football trading Genie is going against the market here and suggesting a close, narrow game with the away side edging it. So actually, the target score formula is 0-1, 1-1, 1-2, 0-2, and 2-3. So that's quite an interesting one. Okay, typically we often will say, look, go in favour of the favourite, probability, etc. is going to be on your side, but the AI has a different idea here. So anyway, let's get set up. And so I'm all set up now, and I've gone for a split staking approach on these scores. So obviously we're covering the underdog. You've got some very nice prices on this. So if it does come off, then we could be trading and making some nice profits. I mean, the 2-3 score, not typically something I would be picking out before the match. But anyway, let's give it a go, okay? We can always trade in play and react to the events, and as you might have seen from some of our other clips, even if we don't get the target scores, it's still possible to make a profit, okay? So remember, we are trading. This isn't just a straight bet. Let's give you more updates as this one develops. It's going to be an interesting trade, I think. So half-time in this one, it's 0-0 at half-time, so no goals so far. Now, we're obviously on this 0-0. Now, we've got to look at our two next possible scores, which are the 1-0, which is red, the 0-1, which is green. So we've got a few options. We could just completely bail on this trade and just say, hey, do you know what, this isn't what we like the look of. Let's skip it and move on. But I do believe we're in a good situation, and we just need to be probably aggressive against this 0-0. Once we get one goal in this match, we're in a strong position. So we're going to enter now and get our full liability in the market. Remember, we're only entering with half our stake, and ideally, if we can just trade with just half our stake, that's then that means the trade has gone very, very well. But from time to time, when we want to be aggressive, we're going to get a full stake into the market, which is what we're going to do. Now, I'm also going to get it in at odds of 4 rather than 5.5. Just going to wait for those odds to tick down a little bit lower risk, and then that will be taken at odds of 4. And then after that, it will just mean any goal is going to lower our liability on this one, also increase the green on our green scores. So our most ideal scenario is still the away team taking the lead. So let's see what happens. Anyway, lots of football still to be played. We'll give you more updates in the second half. 80 minutes on the clock. We've had a red card. Then immediately after the red card, we've got the goal, the breakthrough to Karlsruhe. And this is obviously the away team that we did favour. So, I mean, it's happened, hasn't it? So, anyway, first things first is we will lay off all the risk that we do have in the market, just to make sure, even though we're pretty strong. We're pretty strong on this because we've got 1-1 covered. We've also got 0-2 covered also. So we've got 2-4-4 of green on the 0-1. We've got 1-6-8 of green on the 1-1. So we always want to put ourselves in a position where that next goal or that next score up is going to have more green than your current one. So we're gonna do this. So we're gonna lay off the 0-1, and that gives us 1-7-4 of green on the 0-1. We've now got 2-6-8 of green on the 0-1. We've also got £700 of green on the 0-2. If Karlsruhe can make it 2-0, that would be very, very nice. So we're going to do that, and you know, I'm going to add a little bit more onto this so that we can just have that little bit more on the 1-1. Even though there is the red card, and you would think that they're going to ride this out, but still want to have a little bit more green on that 1-1. And just to be clear, there's no set rules of this. This is based on just your thoughts and feelings on the game in this particular moment. There's no particular mathematics to how much green you should leave on each score. But as said, we do want to stick to the principle, have more green available if it does go to 1-1. But really, we're aiming for that 0-2. Let's see what happens. 82 minutes on the clock. I wonder if we're going to get another goal in this one. 87 minutes on the clock. The second goal has arrived, and we're on the 2-0 scoreline, the scoreline that we were aiming for. So we're going to start to try and lay this off if possible. the market's always going to be bouncing round and doing all sorts in these late stages. So you can't typically wait for the cash out. Okay, you can't typically wait for that. And let's just put the lay order in the market and hopefully it'll be taken. So anyway, yeah, there's going to be prices bouncing around in these late stages, and yeah, you just got to be a little bit patient. So anyway, we put in the lay order. You can see the cash out's offering us close to 500. Anyway, look, we've got it all out of the market now, and we're actually now in a position, as said, look, if we can get the next goal to go to 3-0 or 3-1, that would improve our green even more. Okay, and so just to be clear also, I mean, a lot of people who are beginners to this, you saw £700 worth of green that was on the 0-2. Remember, when you're trading, we're not going to be able to take 100% of that. We have to trade it out, and we've locked in 480 of it. So it's still very nice and not bad considering our initial risk. So yeah, we've got a couple more minutes. We've got the time added on, so you never know. There could be another goal in this one. So what we will do, I'll put in a lay order and I'll put it in at 1.3. We'll put another 100 on it. Just in case. I mean, this match has gone absolutely mad with a red card and the late goals, so it's probably worth just putting that in. That will get taken, and it will mean that if it remains 2-0, our profit's going to be the 450. But if we do get another goal, we will leverage up nicely. So anyway, let's see what happens. It's 0-2, couple more minutes left. So we're in the final few seconds of this one, and it looks like it's just going to finish on the 2-0 to Karlsruhe. Obviously, just to show you, we're going to collect the 450. We were positioned to leverage up to make 760 if there was another goal in this one, or well, potentially a lot more if it went to 2-1. If Munster could have pulled one back, that would have been very, very nice. Anyway, very interesting trade. Now, if you go back to the start of this video, remember, the Football Trading Genie told us to go with our target score formula in favour of the underdog. Would I have chosen these target scores if I was trading this myself? Probably not. Okay, so definitely a hats off to the AI moment for calling this one. Told us to cover these scores. You could argue maybe got a little bit lucky with the red card, but I don't know. I mean, in the end, maybe it wasn't luck at all. Anyway, we're out of this one with a 450 profit. It's Munster 0, Karlsruhe 2. So just some final tips on that one. Underdogs, they often feel wrong for a reason with regards to backing them, because that's often where the value actually hides. And that trade especially was a good example of the ladder system in full effect. You're laddering up to that next score to make a bigger profit, and process over outcome. Okay, so remember, we were entering back in that underdog. It could make you very, very nervous, but just stick to the process. But anyway, overall, just a very interesting trade. And again, I think it was the AI which really helped us with it. I don't think I would have gone with the underdog myself. At first, it looked like a bit of an AI hallucination. That can happen, but it definitely wasn't once you double check through all the wording, etc. But anyway, you saw how the match unfolded. I know there's going to be some critics of this that are going to say the red card was what swung it, but you could also argue that how do you know that they weren't going to score without the red card anyway? So anyway, I think the trade worked out very, very well. And of course, when you're backing underdogs, you're going to get bigger prices and you're going to get bigger potential wins. So anyway, a good fun trade for you to check out there. And if you did enjoy checking out this clip and you want more clips just like this, hit the like button. That will get you more clips in your YouTube algorithm. It doesn't really even do much for the channel anymore, but it does help you get more videos just like this. And if you like the look of the Football Trading Genie, then you can get a demo of it right now by scanning that QR code. The link is also in the description of the video, and you can start trading football with AI right away. Okay, so this is your own AI powered football trading assistant. Great bit of kit. It's priceless as a time saver. It's trained on every single strategy, and it will look at every market, every match, every day. So it's absolutely worth checking out. As said, scan the QR code or just click the links that are in the description of this video and have a look at it. Anyway, this video that you saw today is just a clip. If you want to see the full video, which has many, many more trades on it, then the video on the screen should lead you right there. So click on that video, have a look, and I'll see you in the next video.